Hey, welcome back to 90s Barbie World. Today I'm going to share with you a special lot that I recently got from a friend of mine. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first we'll look at some non-Barbie items, um, but they're definitely something from my childhood, and they're the Sabrina, the Teenage Witch books, which is so cool. I do collect like vintage paperbacks, specifically like from the 90s or the early 2000s. So here's number one, which is Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And it's just a novelization based on the hit ABC TV series. So yeah, it's just a cute paperback. And then we have number 9, A Dog's Life. And number 14, Spying Eyes. And then we have Harvest Moon, which is number 15. And Age of Aquariums, yeah. Number 20. Love it. Prom Time, number 21. And Witchopoly, number 22. And Scarabian Nights, number 24. So I can't wait to read these Sabrina books. But yeah, these are something I've been on the hunt for, and they're very hard. I find they're kind of hard to find. But she actually gave me these for free, which is really nice of her. But yeah, these are the Sabrina books. And in a previous video, I mentioned this bubble cut Barbie, which is also from the same friend that sold me this lot. She in this new lot, she gave me the bathing suit for this Barbie. So now she has her bathing suit. I still need to give her a little glow up, but one day I'll get into it. And she also gave me this vintage jacket and vintage Barbie dress, which are both tagged. It's really cool. And then to go with my bubble cut, we have Ken. And this is a Ken, authentic vintage Ken shirt, but doesn't go to him specifically. But these are his shorts. So we now have a vintage Barbie and Ken, which is super cool. And I do have a Midge and a Skipper that need to be restored and fixed up. But all I need is an Allen. And I would love like a vintage ponytail Barbie as well one day, but we'll see. So there's those ones. And then we have a fashionista that I redressed her already. I put her in this outfit, but she's so cute. She definitely gives the life in the dream house Barbie vibes. Yeah, she is I think she's some type of a fashionista. She doesn't have any bend in the knees, but she does have articulated wrists and elbows. But yeah, she has no articulation in the knees. But yeah, she's really cute. And I love the rooted eyelashes from that time. And then here we have Miss Tracy Bride from 1982, I believe. She is so gorgeous. This Steffi face is my weakness. But she is in mint condition. She's still in her original hairstyle. And she has her jewelry. And her dress is perfect. I'm just missing some shoes. So she just needs some like white shoes or something. But yeah, there's my Tracy. And then next I got a Shakira, new in box. This is the one I've been kind of wanting for a while. I loved Shakira when she came out. This is her. I love it. So good. I'll never forget when her music video came out. Her first music video. When did she come? When did this Barbie come out? Where's the year? I'm not seeing a year. I haven't. 2002. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this Barbie is from 2002. But yeah, she's stunning. She's a really cute Barbie. And then last but not least, we have the Barbie horse trailer. I'm blanking on the year this came out. It's definitely 90s. But I recently thrifted the car part, but it was pretty, like, not in very good shape. It was really discolored. It didn't have its windshield or anything. All it had was its seat belts and steering wheel, really. It didn't have like mirrors or anything like that. This is in really good condition. It has a horse. It has a lot of its structural pieces and little bits of like, yeah, things that are like hiding in here, for example. It's just missing any like utensils or any little tiny pieces. It didn't have any of that. And I didn't really know anything about this horse trailer until I thrifted the car. And yeah, when I started researching it. But I don't know, like I don't really have I never really like was super obsessed with horses as a kid. Like I only had Western Fun's horse, which is this one. Like I had this one as a kid. And this was the only Barbie horse I had growing up. But I don't know, like I'm kind of getting like obsessed with Barbie horses in my older age. And especially from the 90s, I didn't realize there were so many cool horses that like walk, like that can gallop and all this stuff, which I do have. I have a couple other horses that I've recently acquired over the past couple of years. But now I have a horse trailer. And they've reused this model specifically for this car in like a number of times, a number of camper motorhomes, they've used this. The only thing is this one is slightly different, like, because most of them, it kind of goes into the motorhome, whereas this one, it has a trailer. It's an actual like hook on there, and then these don't collapse like the other ones. But I'll kind of see if I can maneuver things around and we can take a closer look at the Barbie horse trailer. Okay, so it comes with a fence that you put together, and then it has these two pillars. The only thing that kind of is a bummer that I'm missing one of these. So I'll either have to like try and make one maybe somehow. So this one doesn't really stand up properly. Because basically what the idea is, you take the awnings apart, like off the trailer, and then you can create this like picnic area that's covered by using these two pillars, and then it has like a little fence around it, which is really cute. I just haven't tried to take these completely out. So because it seems a little bit difficult and I don't want to break anything. But I'll kind of half put the fence together in a bit. But here's the car. So it's in pretty good condition. The stickers are all intact and everything, and nothing's like discolored too badly. Just a little bit like here on the seats, and like here's a little bit of an oranging, but for the most part it's really nice. The mirror is broken here, but since the piece that attaches is inside, I should be able to fix that. at some point. But yeah, normally when you find these cars from the 90s or 80s, they're always missing their side mirrors. It's like the first thing to get lost. And this one didn't have the seat belts, but because I thrifted that other one, I managed, it had its seatbelt, so I was able to take it from there, which was great. So yeah, and then it has the like hitch or whatever you want to call it. I don't really know. But yeah, it just attaches in there and then hooks onto that. So that's the car part of the trailer. Now what's cool about this is there's all these different compartments around the whole trailer. So this one here opens up and it has a like a cot. So one side is broken, so I think it's that side, yeah. So this side is broken. I need to do some gluing. But yeah, basically both sides kind of open up like this, and then you can sit it down, and then there's like a cot kind of thing. So that's what that is. And then it just stores in here, which is kind of handy. And then both sides have this awning. So if you open it up, so there's a little awning. There's just like a little, what do you want to call it? I don't have words today. It pulls it out basically. You twist it and it pulls it out. And then you just kind of like hook it onto the side so it's stable to the sides there. And yeah, both sides open up like that. So that's really cool. So yeah, here's another view of the trailer. So there was this one compartment that completely pulls out that I had no idea about. So yeah, this thing pulls right out in storage. So you can store different things in there. And oops, what my friend didn't realize is it was full of doll clothes. So I have to wash it because they're a little grubby. But there's like pants, which I believe are for one of the new kids on the block, I think, potentially. It had this cute outfit, but it's not Barbie brand, so I'm not really sure where it's from. And then there's this cute top and these cute shorts and Sun Sensation Barbie bathing suit and Scary Spice Mel B outfit, which is funny because I actually needed this a couple of months ago and I went and bought it off of Etsy, and if only I waited, it would have magically appeared in this horse trailer. And then yeah, some other things that were kind of like hidden or inside the trailer were just like random stuff. So a hanger, a little purse, a bottle of some sort, and I have no idea what these are. If any of you know, please let me know in the comments. I have no idea if it even goes. I don't think it goes to the set. But yeah, I have no idea what that is. And then there was a couple others like structural pieces that don't appear to go to the set that I also don't know what they go to. But yeah, so a couple random bits. Okay, and then there's this other compartment that stores the picnic table and chairs. So here's the picnic table. So we got this, and then it opens up as well for storage. And these, the legs always like fall off. Like so easy. Okay. And then we have 2 chairs that are like that and fold out, which are super cute. So that kind of like keeps that in there. And then we'll move on to the next side. Okay, so now we have this side, and kind of this is where I'm kind of like missing some pieces. So I'm missing the handle here, which kind of is a bummer. But yeah, if you flip this up and you pull this down, it is a little kitchen area. So there's a stove and a sink and all like your pantry stuff. And then in here is a little closet. So there is a piece here to like hang a garment and a mirror. And then here there's supposed to be another like fold out that's a sink, so kind of like your bathroom area. But yeah, I'm missing that piece, which kind of sucks. But I did find a lot on eBay that has it, but it has a bunch of other stuff I do not need. So it's just one of those things. And it also comes from the States. So I typically don't like to buy stuff, especially now, from the States, because it takes super long and I run the risk of potentially having to pay more when it gets like through customs and stuff. So I just don't want to take that risk right now. But yeah. And I'll be able to show you kind of more with the awning because the little turny thing is on my side. So basically what you do is you just pull these 2 pieces out, and then you can kind of just do that, sort of, I guess. And then you would hook it one on that side, and then one on that side, and then you have the little awning. So this is super cute. I love this. This is like the, honestly, the selling point of why I wanted this thing. But yeah, like, it's probably a fire hazard though, having this out when Barbie's cooking, if it was real. But anyways, yeah, so you can like have, you can put all this back up, and then have like your little picnic table if you want. You know, yeah, so that's that side, and then we'll go to the back, which is the I think is the last side. Yeah. Okay, so here's the back side where you would unload and load up the horses. So it has all of its pieces on the back here, which is really nice. Basically, you just lift that up, and this piece as well, and then bring that down. So this area also has like a hook to hook something and a little bar as well for stuff. And then you could pull the horse out. And here's the horse. I did recently give it a little bath. So it's all nice and clean. It is missing one piece here for to be able to hook up the reins. It's funny because these were actually being used as the seat belts. And I was like, wait a minute, those don't look like seat belts, those look like the reins. So I just used little like jewelry hoops, like when you're making jewelry. I just did that so that there's something holding it together. So I think it works fine. But yeah, this horse is pretty simple. It only has 1 foot stepper thing. The other one kind of broke off. But I mean, that's fine. Yeah, and otherwise it's like in really nice condition, and it has one of its shoes. But yeah, that's the horsey that it came with, like when you were to buy it like back in the day. So that's kind of the inside. It has like a little, I don't know, what is that called, a trough? I don't know. You could like put its food in there, but it has room for 2 horses, and you hook up their foot to here. So when you're driving it around the house, these kind of move up and down, and it looks like they're kind of moving inside the trailer, which is kind of a cute little feature. And then inside there's these like little hooks as well. I'm missing some, so I got both of them here and one on each side on that one, but there's supposed to be another set as well that I don't have. But I mean, those pieces are not really like that relevant that are inside there. They're just like so you can hook things up, I guess. But yeah, that is the horse trailer, the Barbie horse trailer. So cool. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this set. Did you know this existed? Because I sure didn't when I was a kid. I don't remember anybody having this thing. But yeah, let me know in the comments. To kind of show you the horse moving. I don't have a whole lot of space, but I'll see if this works. See, it kind of moves up and down. It's cute. Because like when I was a kid, I was running around my house with my Barbie cars and bringing them all over the house. So that I would have appreciated that little feature, little gimmick for sure. So yeah, like you can kind of like play around with the fencing. So I kind of just made a little fence area with the pole there. But yeah, if I had the other missing piece, I could try and do the whole like put both the awnings together. But I don't have that piece. I'm hoping to get, well, my partner's hoping to get a 3D printer, so maybe I can legit like create pieces that I'm missing for sets, which would be really cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for sticking out to the very end if you did. And yeah, my next video, like I said in my previous video, is most likely going to be vintage Barbie unboxing because I have so many dolls to get through and I'm running out of space. So I have a bunch of boxed dolls that the boxes are not in good condition. So those are the ones I'm going to kind of go through first. And then once that's done, I'll probably, there's going to be other Barbies I'm going to need to unbox just to have space, but they're not necessarily, I don't know. It's so hard. Like if the boxes aren't damaged, it's really hard for me to take them out of the box, but we'll get to that when we get to it. I do have tons and tons of other Barbie playsets, especially from the 90s, that if you can think of anything that maybe you had as a kid, I might have it and I could show it in the next video. Just comment below and I can see if I have it. But yeah, without further ado, I'll sign off now and I hope you enjoyed and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching and bye for now.